Hello, Charles Campbell. Alright, let's go into a game. Stake out first and do this. Do these little quests. All right, let's see here. Of course, headshots. Can't have daily challenges without headshots, can you? And then an LMG on top of it. Well, main thing I'm gonna focus on is getting the switching primary weapons and getting kills with those on one life. Focus on that. Then the 10 point blank ones. Do that. And then the LMG, I'll go to bigger maps and see if I can find people. Hello, Dark Moon. How's it going, buddy? You did, Charles Campbell? Waiting for that Battlefield 6 beta for tomorrow. Everybody will be playing Battlefield 6 tomorrow. Now, seeing I don't know I don't know anything about the Halo whatever people were suggesting at the end of the video. Something might happen. Hello, Omar. But I don't know. I don't know nothing about it, Dark Moon. What I'm going to be looking at. Xbox players don't buy games. We know this. We know this for a fact. They don't buy games. Helldivers 2 will not be on Game Pass. They're going to have to spend real money and buy it. So I'm going to be fascinated to see how many people on Xbox buy Helldivers 2 with money. That's what I want to see. People think it's going to be some kind of I don't think it's going to be many people at all. Oh, shoot. Please get out of my way. Shoot, you coward. Michael, man, Ninja Turtles aren't cowards. You're hacking, by the way, too. You just proved you're hacking, you little punk. Man, dealing with these hackers is a painful experience. It's very painful. But this is what we must deal with playing Call of Duty. When you play Call of Duty, you must deal with the people. You must deal with these hackers, because that's all they're good for, is hacking. Whoa! He's hacking. He's doing a movement hack. These teammates are worthless. I don't play the zombies on COD. I don't think it's very. I don't think too much of it. What are you gonna buy? What are you thinking about buying Helldivers 2 on? I'm gonna do this a couple times. Nah, man, that dude hacking right there. He's the hacker. It's making me sick. It's making me sick, I must say. Why is this gun not shooting this person? I don't care if he's hacking. You still shoot your gun, dude. Still shoot your gun. Regardless. Alright, I think I'm just gonna do that one more time. Don't have PlayStation Plus. Oh shit, I tried that. Sorry. He was looking in the mirror. So you join the broke gamer clan. Game Pass is for the broke gamers that ruin gaming. It's a failed thing. The people that make video games, they deserve to get paid. They deserve to make money if they make a good game. You know, every time I talk to somebody who plays Xbox, every single one of them, if you talk to somebody who has an Xbox and you say, have you heard of this game? The first thing that comes out of their mouth, is it on Game Pass? The first thing that comes out of their mouth. If it's not on Game Pass, they don't want to hear nothing about it. If it is on Game Pass, they say they might check it out. That's the broke gamer mentality that hurts gaming. That's why all those game developers, you hear them all the time. We're not putting our game on Game Pass anymore because it only hurts us. We're not doing that. That's why PlayStation is. That's why they're putting the Xbox games on PlayStation, because the PlayStation players have to buy those Xbox games to help Game Pass to continue to go on. But what do they think would happen when you create a broke gamer mentality? I'm not going to buy any game. If it ain't coming on Game Pass, I don't want it. If I was a developer and I'm making a game, I want to make the best game possible. Period. And if we can sell a few million, that's more money. But you only go on Game Pass when you know that you have a failed game and you're not going to make money. You know, PlayStation Plus is only $100 and something a year for the highest level. I'm gonna get 3 more point blank kills and then go to a different map. Omar, crossplay made gaming worse. I would disagree with you. Crossplay can make games a lot better, such as Garden Warfare 1, Garden Warfare 2, Battle for Neighborville. Those games desperately need crossplay. EA, of all people, told PopCap that you could put in crossplay, but PopCap said no. I can't get this through people's heads because people are hard-headed. By the time Battle for Neighborville was being finished, and after it failed so miserably, the people that worked there literally hated all of you. They hated the PvZ community. They hated you because you didn't buy their game. They disdain you. They hate you. And it's been part of their little revenge. No crossplay for you. We'll take away boss hunts. We'll take away the community chest. We'll take away anything worth anything in the game. We'll take it away from you because we hate you that much. Oh, we can't do nothing with GW2 because we don't have anybody to do it. No, because we hate you. Dark Moon, I'm not gonna spend $20 on a game from 2009 that I never played to this day. I've seen PvZ and I just don't understand it. I don't understand what's so fun. Explain it to me. What's so fun about a line of zombies in front of a line of plants and I fail to realize the fun of it. Can you please explain it to me? Because I could certainly find more, I could easily find better tower defense games than that. I wouldn't even call that game a tower defense game, because you're not really doing anything. They're all in a line. So there's only one person in this game. Most games have it where you can only have consoles versus if you want to be with PC, you can. But most games do that. Most games have an option for just console. I can't think of a game that doesn't have that option now. Everybody knows PC players cheat. We all know this. But now console players, they're all cheating too, so you like the music? You play for the music? No, the only ooh, that was beautiful. The only PvZ, like I said, I never heard nor seen anything Plant vs. Zombie in my life. And then one day on YouTube, there was a trailer for this game called Garden Warfare 2. And I was like, I haven't even heard of Garden Warfare 1. So I watched the trailer, and I said, wow, that looks cool. And so I played the beta, thought it was cool. And then I bought GW2 and thought it was cool. And yeah. And I never played mobile games. Sorry. The only mobile game I played Call of Duty. Yeah, I'm not a mobile game player, but I have tried Call of Duty mobile gaming. Oh, jeez. Are you gonna get it? Nah, jeez, I hate this shotgun. Yeah, this is just it's just a cash grab by EA. It's a cash grab. See how many people they can trick into buying this for 20 bucks. And then you got people making fake videos saying that if you buy Replanted, that will help them, inspire them to make GW3. This is a lie. Those people are getting money to lie to you like that. Once again, the idiots that work there, they can't even make a mobile game correctly. If it takes you 20 years to make a mobile game, how in the world would you suggest they make a GW3? There's no talent in that studio. They're hopeless. They're just have no value. Hey, wait, don't shoot me. He didn't either. That's funny. Dang it, teammate. I should have blew you away. You guys are something else, man. You guys are a trip. Yeah, they would have to hire people with talent, which that's not going to happen. Yeah, well, what I said in my video, if people buy this PVZ1 remake and they buy the microtransactions and it makes EA money, make no mistake about it, have no fear. They will be working on PVZ2 remakes for consoles immediately. They'll start working on it. Believe me when I tell you, within the studio, they have a number. There's a money number they have on the board. If they reach this number through microtransactions, I promise you, PVZ2, let's go. Remake, let's get it going. If it does not hit this number, it will not happen. What is that number? We'll never know. Unless somebody leaks it. Maybe somebody will leak it. What's the target number we need to hit? How much money do we need to make for you to give the green light to PVZ2 mobile? To be determined. We'll see. Actually, let me go to a different map. Yeah, but back to Game Pass though. See, like it's just common sense. Like think of it like this. Say you're a game developer, right? And let's say you're told, man, you're gonna make your game and it's gonna go on Game Pass, right? Imagine that. Okay? Now, I want you to imagine they tell you you're gonna make a game, and the only way you're making money, you're gonna have to sell it. You're gonna have to make a good enough game people to buy it. Okay, common sense. You tell me, guys. Which one are you going to work harder for? Are you going to put in your best effort? Are you going to go all out for a game on Game Pass, which you're going to get guaranteed money no matter what? Or would you go all out on a game that you had to make money. So it's just common sense. If I make a game and Microsoft gives me X amount of money, I'm not giving them anything good. I'm going to give them the bare minimum. Because I'm already getting paid. I don't care. If you tell me the only way I'm going to get money is by making a good game, I have to sell it to Xbox and PlayStation players, I'm going to go all out. I have to go all out, or I'm not going to get paid. So that's another reason why it's just common sense that you want the games to be bought, not on a pass. But GW1 developers left that company a long time ago, before Battle for Neighborville. This map is not where are the people at? These maps are too big for this few of people. Where's the action at? I don't know. Oh shit. Man, dude, Nintendo Switch 2, that is the most overpriced piece of garbage in the history of gaming. Dude, these Nintendo losers, like, their games are garbage. They look like garbage, they are garbage, but just because they're on Nintendo, you have these Nintendo cult people. Like, that Legend of Zelda game is horrible. Like, these games are horrible games. But they're Nintendo, so people say, oh, it's Nintendo, so it's cool. No, them games should be $5. Them games are so lame and ugly, they should be worth $5. No, get a Steam Deck. Instead of buying a Nintendo, get a Steam Deck. It won Game of the Year because people are morons. They're lame. If PlayStation or Microsoft, if they ever made a game that looked like that game, for a fact, they would give it a 1 out of 10. They would say, this is horrible. This is awful. But Nintendo can do it, and it's a masterpiece. It's wonderful. Let Microsoft or PlayStation make a game looking like a Nintendo Switch game and see what happens. See if they get any praises. No, they'll get destroyed. But for whatever reason, Nintendo, they can poop. I'm trying to get a headshot, but gosh dang, that did not work. Nintendo can take a poop, take a dump in a game sleeve, and people will be like, oh, that's amazing. Look at that piece of crap. That's wonderful. In that year, the real game of the year that year was actually, it should have been, don't remember which one it was, but there's another game that should have won. I got a fun gameplay. I don't know, man. It's just, when I was a kid, I had a Nintendo. I think if you're a kid, then I think that's fine. You're playing Nintendo. All kids will play Nintendo at some point, most of the time. Oh, man. Yeah, Horizon should have won. Now, Nintendo, if they made a Mario, like a Mario Call of Duty, think Call of Duty, but with Mario characters. If Nintendo did that, I would play that. That would be cool. But that's never gonna happen. But if it, that'd be so cool if it did. You could have Princess Peach. That'd be cool, being Princess Peach and run around with a shotgun, shoot Mario and Luigi. That would be sweet. I bought my woman a Nintendo Switch, and she played it for like, I even bought games for her, and she played it for like 1 hour, and that's it. Hasn't played it since. It was a waste of money. I even bought a cool little controller for it. It was a waste of money. Yeah, like I said, when I was a kid growing up, man, you know, you played Mario games, Zelda. You know, it was cool. You know, you're a kid. You know, but then you grow up, and then Nintendo's not cool. It's pretty lame. But yeah, Nintendo charging those outrageous prices. And you can tell me a Nintendo game costing $70? Are you kidding me? A Nintendo game costing $70? Are you kidding me? That game cost you $10 to make, and you're charging $70. Insane. You know, if you went to any school that had introduction into making video games, and if you were to look at their work and compare it to a Nintendo Switch game, you wouldn't know the difference. You wouldn't know which one was which. Nintendo games are trash garbage, and Nintendo is trash garbage, and it's really a shame because there's people on PC. They made a little snippet of what Mario will look like with good graphics. What would Zelda look like with good graphics and good gameplay that you would be used to on PlayStations and Xbox and such, PC. And man, dude, if Nintendo ever did that, I would be all in. It would be cool. Very cool to play those games. But Nintendo's not going to do it because they're doing the bare minimum. Because Nintendo's in the perfect spot. As long as you have little kids, you'll always be able to sell Nintendo. It's perfect. And there's always going to be kids. You know, your grandpa played Nintendo, your dad played Nintendo, you played Nintendo, your kids are going to play Nintendo. And if you're a kid, it's cool, man. Mario, who doesn't like Mario? But eventually you're going to grow up and you're going to, you know, you're just not going to be, you're not going to be interested in doing it. How did you miss me? How did you miss me? Dude, anybody who buys a Nintendo Switch 2 over a Steam Deck is insane. I mean, you're insane. Literally crazy. Psycho. A Steam Deck is cheaper than a Nintendo Switch 2. And you'll get to play all those games on PC. Way better games you'll play. Alright, 2 more headshots here. Alright, Charles Campbell, be safe. He's a hacker. You little bastard. Oh, shoot. Yeah. How did I miss? How did I miss? Well, I haven't been down here. I've been in here. Dang it. Dang it. Yep. Yeah, because of that, you had a lot of people that were, man, dude, I remember that time. Dude, you had a lot of angry people that they couldn't afford to get the PlayStation 3, and so they were so mad. They bought an Xbox instead, and it's that kind of attitude that is unacceptable. Instead of having an attitude of I couldn't afford that and I'll just get something cheaper, why not have the attitude I'm going to get a better job and or get a job and then I'm going to get it. That's the attitude of a loser. That's how losers operate. Losers always do that stuff. I can't afford this, so I'm going to be cheap and get this. Well, yeah, but there's a lot of people that couldn't afford it. I gotta find this dude. I've seen him somewhere. What is a big internal screen? What is that? Oh, you talking about a Samsung? Talking about a Samsung phone? I got Samsung makes the best tablet. I got the best tablet in the world. That Samsung one, phenomenal. And I got it with the max memory you can get too. This thing is huge. It's a huge tablet. I don't really mess with my phone. I got a Samsung phone, but the only time I use my phone is to take a phone call or text or something. I don't really, I just don't really do anything with my phone. I don't want to be one of those kind of people. I don't want to be those kind of people that are just glued to their phones. You know, they go out to eat, they don't even talk to each other. They're on their phone. They're always on their phone. People are always on the phone. Always. I'll go to a waiting room and I won't even use my phone. I'll just sit there as an example, as a role model. I don't like this, how people they gotta have their face in their phone 24/7. I mean, I've heard stories where people say they'll scroll on something and they'll do it all night long. That's crazy. I don't know how people watch. Like, there's people that watch movies on their phone. That's crazy. I'll watch a movie on my TV. I'm not gonna watch it on a phone. So, I don't know, man. People are they're addicted to their phones. I don't want to be addicted to nothing. Dang it. So hard. Trying to get this one headshot. Yeah, I need one. Yeah, the PS3, man, did have some, but PlayStation always had the best games from PlayStation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's why I always get a PlayStation. Dang it! Shoot. Dang it! Yep, I played Infamous. The what? Origin of a ninja. The ninja. I don't see him. This gun is so inaccurate. It hurts my feelings. Yeah, Killzone 2 was epic. Killzone 2 was the only shooting game in the world, man, ever, that when you shot the gun and you moved it, man, it's just, I don't know, how do you explain it, man? You actually you could feel the weight of the gun, the weight of your movement. You could just feel it. And if you zoomed, so if you were like shooting, if you were like this, and somebody was shooting you, not only could you not really see, you couldn't even do that. And that was awesome. In Killzone 2, man, if you were trying to shoot like this, and somebody turned the corner and started shooting at you, it wouldn't be that you would be a little bit blinded. You wouldn't even be able to do this. It was incredible.
Locking down Bravo. Enemy inside the spring line. I've been a row by my losing A. We're losing Alpha.
Dang it. Whoa. Oh, I did it. I got my headshot. Yeah, SOCOM 1 and 2 were amazing. I wish they would remake SOCOM 1 and 2. Remake Killzone 2, SOCOM 1 and 2. Remake Black. There was a shooting game called Black. It was really good. Guys gotta get out of my way, man. I'm done with my quest, so That's really stupid. That's really stupid. I can't. Screw this. Alright, I'm done with this game. I will, I'll play something else. So, jamming out.